button, we'll be good.
Cash, I never like those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back, bro. All I really take is a little taste. I let girl blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser.
Perfect. I think so. Okay. We're here. We're in Southern California now. Yeah, we're in SoCal. So, yeah, what's up? What's up, everybody? No excuses. Found a friend here at Rumor Mill Studios. Figured I'd still come to you live with a little bit of motivation on demand. So, we're gonna make it work. I'm still hitting all the buttons, but I'm traveling. Excuse me. I'm traveling today, so it's one of those days. So anyway, here's how it works. If it's your first time, welcome. If it's not your first time, welcome back. This is Motivation on Demand. My name is John Guyton, and I usually do this from my own studio, but today I am in sunny Southern California, and so we're changing it up a bit here. So shout out to Jared. Thanks for hosting me a bit here. But this is your opportunity. You throw a word in. Now, by the way, hello to everybody on Facebook, Instagram. I see LinkedIn, and I also see YouTube. So all good. And yeah, this is not a fake. Well, Instagram can't see it, but YouTube and the others you can see. Those are real palm trees. But anyway, yeah, just give me a word, and then I'll turn the word into a talk. It is that simple. No prep. We're just gonna get after it and go. Let me just adjust this mic up a little bit. Perfect. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, what word we got? Okay, so far we have muscle. All right. Is that like ode? Is like an ode to Muscle Beach there? That's cool. Okay, we got muscle. What else? I can work with it. All right, let's do it. Motivation on demand. Here we go. All right, so things are changing. The economy is changing. We're entering into a pretty tumultuous, pretty intense political cycle, right? We got a presidential election before us, and whenever that happens, and that mixed with some economic things, some changes, things happening, right? There's a separation of people. And all right, what do we got here? Propensity. Okay, propensity. That's a good word too. So whenever you've got changes like this, it's about it's becomes less about resources and more about resourcefulness. Yeah, less about resources and more about resourcefulness. What you do with what you have. That's what it's about. And so you've got to take whatever situation that you're in and you got to just make a decision. Earlier today, I told you I'm doing this from Southern California. I live in Texas. And so this morning I packed a bag, a checked bag, right? So I pack my check bag, I throw it in and throw it in the car. I get in the car, I'm headed down there. Boom, hit traffic. Boom, hit more traffic. Boom, more traffic. I mean, it was just crazy. Every time I thought, okay, we got a pocket to go, it was more traffic. And I was delayed. So by the time I got to the airport, I drove myself, right? So I got to find parking, remember where I'm at, took a picture of the parking spot, and I run over to run because it's that late. I run over to the check-in, Flying United. I'm like, I got to get this bag checked. And we're moments away from them telling me no. I'm running because I got to get this bag checked. And as I'm running with my bag in hand, I'm running. I got my roller bag, I got my backpack on, I'm running, and I get the notification, a text message that says, they're ready to check in your flight. I'm like, there's no way. I mean, they're already checking They're already literally checking in for the flight. Boarding for the flight. They're boarding for my flight right now. I have a bag that I'm trying to check still. And so I go to the automated check-in and I put it in there, wishful thinking, and they said, it's past the point of check-in. So I'm sitting there holding my bag, and I'm like, I gotta make this flight. I gotta make this flight. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? So I go to the lady at the desk, I say, hey, I'm past the point of checking in, but I need to get this bag on this flight. What can I do? And she points over there. She says, you know what? Go down there, go to the desk and you can talk to them. I said, to what end? They said, to get in a different flight. I said, no, I've got to get on this flight. And she just looked at me like, it is what it is. And I stood there for a moment and she said something to me. She said, sorry, sir, but you can't make this flight. And she meant to say, you can't make this flight with your bag. And I stood at that moment and I thought, you know what? This is an opportunity to exercise the muscle, and it really is a muscle, the muscle that is resourcefulness. Most people have the propensity to accept their circumstances. Most people, they have the propensity to accept their circumstances as they're presented to them. So most people in my situation would say, all right, I'm accepting my circumstances. They said that I could not make my flight. It is what it is. I can't make the flight. And so I've got to go to that desk that she told me to go to, and I've got to get in line, and I've got to see if there's another flight I can get on. That's what most people, excuse me, y'all. Most people, right, would have the propensity to do that. But others, the ones that have been working out this muscle called resourcefulness, have a different reaction to that. And it is a very simple but a very powerful thing. It's instead of saying, I can't make the flight, I can't afford it, I can't whatever. Instead of saying I can't, you change to a powerful question, which is, how can I? How can I? 3 simple words, but when used in the right moment, in the right way, could change the course of your flight, change the course of your success, change the course of a sales cycle, change the course of your life. Just by asking, how can I, versus saying, I can't. I can't is a limiting statement. How can I is a powerful question. Okay, so here I am at the airport. They've already started boarding. They've already started boarding the flight, and I haven't even gotten through security yet. I'm holding my bag. And I ask myself, how can I make this flight? How can I make this flight? I stood there and I said, I'm not leaving till I get an answer. And boom, it popped in my head. I immediately took off running. I'm pulling my bag. I run up the escalator. I go back into the elevator. I go up to parking level 4. I get out. Sorry, guys. And I start sprinting back towards my car. I get in. I open the back hatch. And as I'm running, I ask myself, what do I actually need? What's critically important in my bag? And I'm literally going through my head and going, okay, well, that I can get this, I can get that later, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I need my jacket. I need this particular shirt. I need these underwear. I need this. And I knew exactly what I was gonna go get. And because I pack like that, I was able to do it. So I race over to the car. I rip open my bag. I take all the non-essential things out of my backpack. I start stuffing my bag with everything that I need, just the things I need. I take my bag, I put it over put it in my hand. I take my jacket, I drape it over my arm. I close the door, I lock the car, and I start sprinting again. And it was kind of like a movie scene, because that same lady that told me that you can't make this flight, she sees me again a couple minutes later, sweating profusely, still sprinting like a madman. And luckily I'm clear. I go through security and I see her. She sees me and she kind of gives me a nod. And I say, okay, let's do this. So now I'm in security, but I'm not out of the woods yet, because now the gates are going to close in 7 minutes. And there are 12 people in front of me in the line. 12 people going through security. I said, okay, we're not done. How can I get from where I am right now to my gate in less than 7 minutes. I asked another powerful question. I got another powerful answer. The powerful answer was start asking people to skip. I said, I said, hey, can I get in front of you because my flight's gonna close in 5 minutes? No problem. Hey, the doors are gonna close in 5. I only asked 4 times. Everybody else knew what I was gonna ask and they were waving me through. The guy in the front, hey, go buddy, good luck. I get through security, I race to my gate and I'm the last person to board the plane. I made it. I got on the plane, I cooled down, and I'm here. I made my flight. Because instead of accepting a limiting statement, I asked a powerful question. And you can do the same thing with almost anything in your life. Instead of saying, I can't, right? I can't get there on time. I can't afford it. I can't make it. I can't. Instead of saying, I can't, replace that with, how can I? How can I make it on time? How can I afford it? How can I achieve my goals with these resources? How can I? And when you start asking a powerful question like that, that's when you start to get a powerful answer. And powerful answers make way for powerful actions, and powerful actions make way to powerful outcomes. So, what powerful outcomes can you make in your life? What questions can you ask yourself? What circumstances can you change as a result of a newfound understanding of what you're capable of what you can do? The question is, what are you going to do about it? Well, I hope you do something. Again, special thanks to Jared, man. Appreciate you letting me use your studio space. We just make these quick. Let's get in, do our thing, get out. My name is John Guyton. What you just listened to was Motivation on Demand. You gave me some words. I took those words and turned them into a talk. And that's what we do. I will be doing this tomorrow. I'm still traveling for a couple days. So tomorrow I will be at a hotel somewhere in Oceanside, right? And but I'll still be here. Question is, will you? Appreciate you. I hope this got some value to you. I hope you got some value out of this, rather. And I appreciate you. Just looking at the chats. I got a little setup here behind the deal. But anyways, thanks. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. And I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace out. Peace out.
Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit.